what do you think helps that newly graduated nurse learn directly from that clinical experience?
I think, well, leading by example, first of all, you know, I think treating your coworkers the way that they see their preceptor interact with their coworkers, the way that they see their preceptor interacting with the patients, because that's probably one of the scariest parts, is you've never been in a clinical setting and you don't really know how to go into a room. I was terrified to wake people up. Like that was, I would stand outside the door, you know, and so kind of just showing them how to break the barriers, just kind of just doing your work on a daily basis seems really easy until you realize that you are not a new nurse anymore, and it's scary. Everything is scary, you know. Putting on blankets, like making the bed wrong, the blood pressure cuff is too tight, things like that, you know, and just learning how to kind of intercept these small, like obstacles, but just leading by example.
Right. Talk a little bit about some of those relational aspects of learning to be a good nurse.
Oh yeah. I've actually been thinking about this a lot recently because of, you know, it's like the time, like once you kind of passed your new nurse, this is kind of, I guess I kind of tried to become the nurse that I would want. I don't want a nurse that's not a real person. You know, I go in and I don't hide my personality. I try to kind of read the room and just be the nurse that you would want to have. I would want a nurse to be honest with me, even if it's bad news. I would want a nurse to be sensitive when she's delivering bad news. I want my nurse to be excited for me when I get better or do things that have been difficult for me, getting up out of bed, moving. So just kind of being a real person, kind of not going through the motions, saying good morning to them, going in and shaving their beard if they don't want their family to see them like that before they get to the hospital, warm washcloths before bed. It's like those parts of nursing that you don't always get to do that I try my best to make time for.
You know what? I call that preserving personhood, because you can lose it during that breakdown of illness, and to have someone shore you up and keep you feeling like the person that you are, that's really a critical relational skill in nursing. Pretty subtle too, don't you think?